We're adjusting the camera, Alice, so that they could see us. Say hi, I'm Alice. Welcome to our channel. Ready to film with Mama? We're going to talk about all the things that you liked and that Mama liked. What should we start with? What do you think? Yeah, I think so too. Are we going to introduce ourselves? You say your part first. I'm Hannah. This is Alice. She's almost 5 months old, and we're going to tell you our lists of newborn essentials that we use pretty much every day up until now. What? You're going to be bombarded by clothes at your baby shower because everyone wants to be the one to get you the cutest baby outfit. If you're going to buy baby clothes, I'd say just buy like 5 to 7 onesies that snap at the bottom, just like short sleeve, or depending on the season, but I'd say the short sleeve onesies with the button snaps, 5 to 7 pajamas, like full-footed pajamas, but only get the ones with zippers. And if they button up, nobody has time for buttons. Nobody has time for buttons, right? We like the zips. Okay, take 3. The nightgowns, they've got elastic at the bottom to help make it easier for diaper changes in the middle of the night, and those are clutch, especially like even just putting them on to begin with. Like, it's nighttime, you want to go to bed, you just slip it over, you're good to go. You don't have to deal with zips or buttons or whatever, so those are nice. Yeah, that's right, Alice. So just to recap, you just need onesies for a week, jammies for a week, and then I suggest getting nightgowns because they're very nice. Really? After trial and error, I wish that I had just, because I already had the crib, I have the like Sniglar, if that's how you say it, Sniglar, just basic $100 crib from IKEA, and then recently we took the side off of it and just put it up against the bed, so it's like a DIY bassinet, like bedside bassinet, and then we also use that as our changing table now. Originally I had a like smaller bassinet with that we also used as a changing table, and like it was good for what you need it for, but we ended up co-sleeping, right? Because somebody doesn't like being in the bassinet by herself. Are you trying to get out? You want to sit with Mama? I would start out getting a bedside bassinet that's a little bit safer than just the cut off crib, you know? If you could use it as a changing table, that's nice, but you definitely need some sort of surface to be a changing table, because it sucks to like bend all the way over to your bed or the floor or whatnot to do your diaper changes. We never had any luck with like specialty swaddles. We tried like the little zip up ones that keeps their hands up inside, and she didn't like it. We had some of the wrap ones, but the ones that are you eating your foot? The ones that worked best for us are the just muslin blankets, and she always would have to have her arms out because that's just who she is, and it's okay. The muslin swaddles are the best to me, honestly. They're once you learn how to do it, it's easy to just wrap them up, and you know, you can do it your own way. And then they're also very useful for other things, like, you know, if you need a tummy time blanket on the fly, or we like to play blankie game where we do like sensory activities with the blanket and rub it on her face and put it over her body, and she really likes it. Also mittens. This doesn't just go with sleep, this just kind of goes with everything because little baby nails are sharp, and this is something I never really even saw on most videos I watched going into it, but they really need mittens or else they're gonna scratch their face all the time. Like, no, you you just filed their nails this morning, well, guess what? They have sharp nails again and they're gonna scratch their face. So mittens definitely in the newborn stages are very important for bed and for everything. As for like naps and lounging and stuff, I highly recommend the DockATot. I've had the Snuggle Me and the DockATot. The Snuggle Me was like okay when they're very, very little and like they're not napping and you just want to put them down in something and they're like completely held in. I mean, she liked it for that purpose, but we ended up needing it for a little bit more than that. Like, it just didn't seem safe to me for her to be actually sleeping in the Snuggle Me because she likes to sleep with her head to the side and her face would be right up against the side. I recommend the DockATot because even though you have the best intentions of doing safe sleep to a T going into parenting, I mean, you just need sleep sometimes and have to resort to co-sleeping, even if you don't want to do that full time. Burp! Even if you're not going to co-sleep full time, I feel like anybody with the best intentions of having safe sleep will fall victim to co-sleeping at one time or another, and I think it would be great to have something like the DockATot that serves as like a safe barrier between you and your baby in the bed. So I don't know, if it works for you, it works for you. Now let's talk about bath time. Depending on if you're going to use your sink or your bathtub, we use our bathtub. And I have a little bath seat, and I also, for her, when she was very tiny, had this like, I think it was for a sink, but it's like a bath pillow shaped like a flower that would fit into the bath seat, and it would just kind of, it would perfectly cradle her, and I could use both hands to wash her, obviously supervising her very closely, but I didn't have to like worry about holding her head and holding her and washing her at the same time. So that made bath time very, very easy. You'll need a non-toxic bath soap slash shampoo, and I recommend the Dr. Bronner's. The hospital will probably give you a like go home package with CeraVe, bless you, with CeraVe shampoo slash soap and lotion. And you know, you just trust it because the doctor gave it to you, but it's actually toxic. So I would go with the Dr. Bronner's lotion and baby soap, unscented, and you're good to go there. We have muslin washcloths that are very soft on baby skin and get the job done. Something that's very important is a thermometer for the bath water. I'm used to taking just like scalding hot showers, so it's hard for me to like gauge what is too hot. Like, I feel her bath water and it, like, I wouldn't want to take a bath in it because it feels not hot to me, but having a thermometer tells you the perfect temperature for a baby bath, and we have one that's like a floating seal, so it's kind of a cute bath toy too. We almost exclusively breastfeed. I also will use the Haka to like collect excess milk, and then we'll freeze it, and then we use that when Daddy and I want to go on a date or something and we leave her with Grandma and Grandpa. But other than that, she only is breastfed. Is it Snuggle Me? I had the Snuggle Me the Snuggle Me breastfeeding pillow that's like shaped like a moon. It was super aesthetic and I loved it. I still have it, still use it from time to time, but it's mostly just for decoration now. I am a little more well endowed, so it was hard for me to balance her and, you know, flop over and feed her with that one. So I recommend the My Breast Friend pillow. Very practical, and you can just, you know, strap it on. You can walk around the house with it. I mean, not with her on it, but you can move and it stays on you, and it has a little pocket in the front for your phone or whatever, a snack. I talked about the Haka earlier. I highly recommend that too. I tried electric pumps, and I mean, I'm sure if I really needed to do it that I would have figured it out, but electric pumping, I hated it. I refused to do it. I still don't really like using the Haka because it's just annoying having something connected to your boob when you need to do stuff, but As far as getting out the excess milk, I highly suggest it to get a little stash going. It's as comfortable as a manual breast pump's going to be. You don't have to keep pumping it or anything. It just sucks and collects the breast milk. So I would recommend getting a Haka. Milk bags for milk storage to put in the freezer. For mama, I would make sure you get really good nursing bras and nursing tank tops. I just got like cheap ones off Amazon when I was pregnant, thinking like, I don't know, I didn't really realize the importance of nursing wear. It is important. I'll link it and put a picture of it, but I use a nursing bra from Aerie, and then I just use camis for a nursing tank top. I remember I used to, in the beginning, I would leak a lot, and so I would have to wear a bra all the time, and it sucks to have like an uncomfortable bra sleeping. So for that reason, I would recommend getting nursing tank tops as well. The bottles we use are the Philips Avent bottles, and they're really small. They work for what we need. I didn't know really before I bought them, but I was happy that I did, that the nipple makes it harder to extract the milk for them than the breast, so it helps them to prefer the breast over a bottle. For travel, I highly recommend getting a car seat to stroller combo. Looking back, I wish I got a stroller that could convert to have multiple children in it, but what we have now works for us. It's the Graco Mode's Nest. Are you being a wiggler? We have the Graco Mode's Nest stroller. She hates the car seat, so we don't really use the stroller that often, but in the newborn stage when she was tiny, it was really helpful. You're going to need a baby carrier. I did not think that I needed one. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking, or I thought I was going to be Miss Crunchy Mom and use the wrap more, but I really hated the wrap. I got a cheap Amazon baby carrier. I think it was like Infantino or something, and found out later that it causes hip dysplasia and other issues. I finally got the Ergo Baby, and I love it. I don't see any reason to try any other carrier. I really like the Ergo Baby, and she likes the Ergo Baby. It's very easy to switch between like front facing and facing me in the middle of a walk. We'll just do a little switch once she starts getting sleepy, and then it's been nice for naps, and I don't know, I can't say enough good things about the Ergo Baby. What else do we got, Alice? The Itsy Ritsy Pasties I really like. She's tried a couple different ones, and she really likes the ones that kind of like flip up. I'll put a picture somewhere around here. Those in combination with like a pacifier clip, those have been so helpful for even just putting her down for naps, in travels, in the car seat. I love pacifier clips because they will throw and drop everything, so it's very nice that they're not constantly falling on the floor and having to bend over and pick them up, rinse them off, rinse and repeat. You are going to need a bouncer. My mom and my mother-in-law have sworn up and down that I need a baby swing, and I do kind of wish that I got one in the beginning, but now it's a little too late. But I did get a bouncer, and I really like our bouncer. It's nice. It was nice in the beginning, and it's nice now. She loves sitting in it still. Been really nice for like if I need to take a shower, I will set it down in front of our bedroom TV where I can see her from the shower, and she watches Baby Shark while I get in the quick shower, and it's just been really helpful. Bouncing off of that, I wish I got this sooner, a playpen. I love our playpen. You can just set her down for tummy time, not have to worry about anything. She's not going to roll off of anything or get into anything she's not supposed to. You just put some approved toys in there and she's ready to go. As for toys, I'd say just get a couple like teethers, things that they can chew on, whether they're in the teething phase or not. She loves this little guy. He like goes over her hands and she holds onto it like that, and then just right in the mouth. I also have some like tools, like a wrench and a hammer and some other like pliers and stuff like that that come with a little pacifier clip too, and they're silicone, and she can just chew on them and she loves them. High contrast crinkly books, she loves them. She loves just looking at them and crinkling them, and you can read them to your baby, but she really likes them. They're very interesting. We do cloth diapering. I have the Nora's Nursery cloth diapers. We just got them from Amazon. They seem pricey up front, but I think that they're worth it. I'd say get at least 25, and even with 25 I'm still doing the laundry quite a lot, but if you could afford to have more than that, then you do you. That would be great. I love water wipes. I hate their packaging. I wish that they had a heavier duty packaging. Maybe I need to get like a weighted wipe dispenser, but I refuse to so far, but we'll see. But I really like how they work. I was using the like Costco brand wipes, which I don't know, they're probably toxic. At least the water wipes are almost all water and not gonna cause issues for your baby's skin. Well, I definitely recommend getting some sort of portable changing pad. I'll put a picture of mine. Honestly, that's like the only thing that I can't live without on the go, because everything else, like, I mean, food, for me, since we're breastfeeding, like, I am the food. So just as long as we've got diapers and food, we're pretty much set. Yeah, exactly. The diaper bag I use is the Fjallraven Kanken. Would I recommend it as a diaper bag? Probably not, because it's a little bit tight. I have to strategically place everything in it. I have like little packing cubes to put extra cloth diapers, you know, first aid kit kind of things, and then like extra clothes, and then I have like the changing pad in there. I think that it helps me with the like less is more kind of idea. I'm not really a fan of like all the pockets in diaper bags, and I think they're all ugly too. So I figured getting that backpack, like, it'll last, and then could be her backpack later on. Some honorable mentions I'd say would be the Frida nose sucker. That has come in handy several times. She hasn't really had much of a stuffy nose situation, but fall is coming and winter is coming, so I'm sure I'll use it a lot more soon. I actually just ordered the Frida like 3-in-1 nose picker. Well, it's like an ear picker, nose picker, and something else, but I think that'll be really helpful too. Board books are awesome. She loves board books. She wants to eat them now, but I think they're really good for, you know, beginning reading. Babies only have so much attention span, so if you get really simple board books, they like to hear it, and it helps with their development and all that. Big water cup or bottle or whatever, just to make sure that you can always have it with you and you're always hydrating, especially if you're breastfeeding, because you need to be hydrated, as well as, what is it called? I would also get like a metal camping mug. It'll keep your coffee warm when you're dealing with waking up and, you know, all the responsibilities of being a new mom. At least you can have warm coffee. As for things you don't need, I didn't make a list, but I will tell you that you don't, I know, we're almost done. I will tell you that you don't need to make a nursery. I know it's fun, and if you can afford it and you want to do it, then feel free. I had so much fun making her nursery, but we are yet to use it. I moved her crib from the room to our bedroom, so we pretty much only go in there to get her clothes or toys or books or whatever. I don't think it'll be necessary until she's about 1, when we're gonna try to start moving her to her own room. People put a lot of unnecessary like pressure on getting the nursery done before baby comes, and, you know, nesting, it all kicks in, but I'd say just put your effort into making sure you have these things on this list, getting your little area in your bedroom situated how you think you might want, because it's going to change. But just focus on that and focus on staying healthy and just being excited.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Just be excited for your new baby to come, and don't worry about it whether your nursery's done or not. So that's it. That is my list of newborn essentials, and we still use every single thing on this list to this day at almost 5 months old. And we probably still will continue to use this the rest of this year.
Say thank you for watching. Hi, thank you for watching. I'm Alice and this is my YouTube channel.